My name's Pete Woods, you're watching Hexhamtv. Who are you?
My name's Mike Deming.
Mike, which party are you representing and which ward are you standing in the local elections on the 1st of May?
I'm in the Priestpopple ward, Hexham East, and I'm standing for the Green Party.
Tell me a little bit about your background, Mike.
So I've been in Hexham for about 32 years. We've had 2 children here who've gone to the local schools. I have been an IT engineering manager working for big companies like Nissan, small companies like Phileas Fogg and Concert, and I've got good experience of kind of working with people and getting projects done.
So if you are re-elected, because you're a current town councillor, Mike, what would your top 3 priorities be?
So if I'm re-elected, yes, I have been a town councillor, my top 3 would be looking at affordable housing for Hexham. There's the old bus station, there's the Hexham Middle site, which has been discussed, and there's the old police station houses. We'd look at putting a compulsory purchase order on the old bus station to force the council to do something with it, because they just haven't done anything with it. It makes sense to do that if Hexham Middle site is going to be worked on. It's right next to the old bus station. It makes sense to kind of do both at the same time. So affordable housing within Hexham, because Hexham desperately needs it and people are being priced out. My second thing that I would be pushing for is to help the local businesses in Hexham promote the empty shops, make sure they're getting filled, and work with the stakeholders to promote Hexham, to make it a health and safe and resilient place for businesses to work in. And the third thing is to keep making Hexham a happy place with lots of events, keep supporting Spook Night, Bonfire Night, Remembrance Sunday. As a councillor, I introduced the climate fairs, the net zero fairs, and the successful On Your Bike event. And these really help people to kind of enjoy Hexham and make it a happy place.
And why should people vote for you, Mike?
So why should people vote for me? So I'm very keen, I'm very passionate, I'm good at working with people, able to work with all the existing councillors for all the existing parties, helping to make Hexham a happier place, and also help with the people that want to transition to electric, to help facilitate things like fairs, providing education like that the people don't realise that second-hand cars, electric cars, are the same price as petrol and diesel cars, and people don't realise that if they switch to renewables, they can also save money off their bills. And as a town councillor, I can help facilitate that and help facilitate events as well. So yeah, please vote for me.
Mike, thanks very much for talking to Hexhamtv.
Okay, thank you.
My name's Pete Woods, you're watching Hexhamtv. Who are you?
I'm Suzanne Fellis-Aitken. I'm the current sitting councillor for Hexham East.
And in the election on the 1st of May, what are you standing for?
Well, I have been sitting for 4 years, as I've just said, so it's kind of, I've got a record of what I've done. I don't think 4 years is enough. I want some projects finished that I've started, namely around the bus station and the HMS site, as well as the play zone, the Mugger, in Hexham East, a much needed zone. It's really not enough time to get stuff done. I've built up a network of contacts over the last 4 years. I've worked incredibly hard. I've decided to stand again because I've had great fun. I've got some lovely residents. I've met some amazing people. I've done some great things, from rearranging Christmas lights to giving cats medals. But yeah, my priorities are the same as last time, because I'd like to build on what I've been doing. So my priorities are the regeneration of Hexham Town. That was achieved partially, or started through the High Street regeneration zone, but I'd like to continue that with supporting the Arts Town initiative. Families and children. I've been campaigning for social homes to be built on the HMS site, built by Advance Northumberland, and I'm committed to getting that through, as well as supporting the local play parks, whether it's the skate park with the new seating or the play zone in Hexham East. And a greener Hexham. I work with the Hexham Wombles, which I set up 5 years ago. We've done various campaigns and protests throughout the town, including about the bus station site and cleaning it up with the Section 215. And we've got the Bin the Butts campaign, and then that's going to morph into something else later this year, so watch this space. We are here to clean up Hexham. So that's my 3 priorities. This election's kind of, I think, a little bit strange. Obviously the boundaries have been withdrawn, there's a new polling station in various wards, so please do keep an eye out for that. There are a lot of people out there, a lot of false prophets this year, promising a lot and trying to answer sort of angry and apathetic voters' queries. To me, with community politics in my blood as a Lib Dem, I believe the answer is doing. It's actually getting out and then be seen to do stuff, and I hope I've done enough over the last 4 years to prove to you that I am and will continue to do that. Two of the people running against me, or paper candidates, make of that what you will, two of them don't live in Hexham, Bellingham and Blythe. I don't know how they can represent my residents, and that makes me slightly upset and slightly cross, really. So please do just think about where you're putting your cross on May the 1st and vote for doers, because doers get stuff done. Thank you.
Suzanne, thank you very much for talking to Hexhamtv.
You're welcome, Pete.
My name's Pete Woods, you're watching Hexhamtv. Who are you?
My name's Simon Kitchen. I am the Conservative candidate for Priestpopple Ward for the Town Council and the Conservative candidate for East Hexham Ward for the County Council. And I'm running for both because I think I'd love to be able to have an oversight of all of the decisions that are happening in Hexham, be it at the Town Council and at a County Council level.
Tell me a little bit about your background, Simon.
I grew up in the North East. I run a mental health charity for people who are living with a severe mental illness, and I work to try to empower them to be able to live well. And I do that through providing a number of self-management courses in groups and also advice online. I've also got a young family. They go to the local school, and I've been involved in the Conservative Party for a number of years now. And the reason why I'm a Conservative is because I believe that towns like Hexham, there's more that I want to keep the same than I want to change. It's a really beautiful town, and I want to protect everything that's amazing and beautiful about it.
So what would your top 3 priorities be if you were elected?
Firstly, I want to protect the Greenbelt. There's a lot of pressure from national government at the moment to build a lot more houses, particularly in Northumberland, and only a Conservative council will be able to stop them being built on the Greenbelt. So that's a top priority for me, is to oppose developments that will compromise the Greenbelt, but also developments on green spaces as well. Just down the end of my street on Gaffrig Lane, there's a plan to be able to build some more houses there, and that will mean taking down a number of trees which are habitats for birds and for bats, and it's really important that we protect these little green spaces. So protect the Greenbelt and green spaces. Number 2, there is a need for affordable housing in Hexham. We do have a shortage, but there's lots of brownfield sites that we should be building on first. The key one is around the middle school site, so I'm really excited to hear about all the affordable housing developments on there, and I've been putting representation to the council to make that a reality, and I'm really pleased there's been some recent announcements on that. But also there's other opportunities as well, with the old bus station could be redeveloped into affordable housing, and the police stations as well, old police station houses as well. So lots that we could be doing to get affordable housing into Hexham without having to build on the Greenbelt. I think a key policy which I would push for, which I'm not sure the other candidates would, but I fully support their backing on it, is around a local connection policy. This is where all affordable housing has a criteria that you have to be a resident in Hexham and the neighbouring parishes to be able to access it. And I think that's really crucial to make sure that people in Hexham who aren't able to get on the property ladder or can't get access to social housing are able to take advantage of these opportunities. So that's a key ask of mine as well. Thirdly, I think we should be doing a lot more on dog fouling. One of the things I've noticed in Hexham is one of our dirty secrets, or not so dirty secrets, is there's lots of dog mess around. I think there's a lot the council could be doing to be able to clean up Hexham and to be able to support dog owners, of which the vast majority are really responsible, to make sure all of them are cleaning up after their dogs and that Hexham is a clean and tidy town. Fourthly, I've got 2 young girls. I would love the town council. One reason why I'm running is to be able to get some funding to upgrade the Seal Park. It's getting a little bit tired, hasn't been properly maintained recently, so getting some proper funding in place to upgrade the Seal Park would be amazing. It's a facility that's used by hundreds, if not thousands of people, and people come into the town to use it. So that for me would be one of the top priorities for the town council if I was elected.
Why should people vote for you, Simon?
I get stuff done. I ran a petition to try to keep Marks and Spencer's in the town. Over 2,000 people signed it, and I'm really hopeful we can use that to be able to persuade Marks and Spencer's to come back into the town, help us revitalise those shops. I run a charity, so I also know about some of the difficult decisions that have to be made when you're running organisations. Understand some of the vulnerabilities that people in Hexham are experiencing as well. Lots of poverty in the town that the town and the county council could be doing to tackle. And I've also got a young family. Having young families was the hardest thing. Raising a family is one of the hardest things that anyone can do. And I would love to be able to represent people who have got young families, to help advocate for them on their behalf, to make sure the town council and the county council is able to deliver to them, to make their lives as easy as possible, and to make sure Hexham's the best possible place to be able to raise a family and to grow old as well.
Simon, thank you very much for talking to Hexhamtv.
Thank you very much, Pete.
My name's Pete Woods, you're watching Hexhamtv. Who are you?
Hi Pete, my name is David Wright. I'm standing as an independent candidate for the Priestpopple ward in Hexham East this time round on the 1st of May. Looking forward to getting out and meeting people.
So, what's your background?
So my background is I was a civil servant for 40 plus years. So I'm a qualified accountant, qualified project manager. So I believe those are skills that could be quite useful on the town council.
And if elected, what would be your top 3 priorities?
Well, as somebody who is new to the town council, my very first priority will be to get out and meet people and understand what they want to see in Hexham. So that will be top priority number 1. I think with my background in finance and as accountant, I would like to use those skills in the town council to ensure value for money in delivering things for the community. And I think the third one would be just maintaining these beautiful green spaces that we've got in Hexham. I think just developing them, maintaining them, and ensuring that they're for the benefit of everybody in the town.
And why should people vote for you?
I think as an independent candidate, I can bring a fresh view to the council. I'm not inhibited by party politics, which I think is unnecessary at this kind of level. So I think it's just fresh ideas, eager to understand what the community wants and what I can do to help, and just continue developing such a lovely area to live.
Thank you very much for talking to Hexhamtv.
Okay, thank you.